Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from Reuters. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So I want to be clear for those of you who may have been confused. So the DOJ and the FCC both require separate approvals. The DOJ signing off on the deal and not having any injunctions is a big deal. That's a huge hurdle that T-Mobile was just able to climb over for this deal. The DOJ could have very easily had injunctions. They could have very easily had antitrust issues, and this could have gone to court and would have been a big deal, right? If that would have been the case, but that clearly wasn't the case. Now we still have to wait, as I mentioned in the video. We still have to wait for an FCC approval. Now, in my opinion, now that T-Mobile removed DEI completely, now that the DOJ signed off, and this is just my opinion, the FCC's approval now is just a formality. There's not going to be much to it anymore. Just check mark, approved, done deal, right? So now we just have to wait for. It is still a little bit of a waiting game. I will say that. We still have to wait for the FCC to put it on the agenda, vote on it, approve it. That still has to happen. But like I said, the DOJ signing off on it is a big it's a big part for the deal, right? So that's done. That review is over. So now we should focus on to the FCC. The FCC should approve it soon, hopefully. And then this deal is done, right? Even the DOJ is citing that U.S. Cellular customers will be better off on T-Mobile. Now they did, I will say, they are acknowledging that the market is severely consolidating. So the head of the DOJ did add that 80% of the mobile wireless spectrum in the country is sitting with Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So then it says the risks to future competition due to further spectrum aggregation by the big three are acute. And then the spokesperson from either company did not immediately respond. So a fourth competitor, right? When you hear 80% of the spectrum is sitting with T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, a fourth competitor is going to have a tough time, right? We're just close out the video. Throw that in briefly. A fourth competitor is a fourth carrier, mainly Dish right now, is going to have a tough time, right? Currently, the spectrum asset that Dish has from a bandwidth perspective is enough because they don't have a lot of market share. But as they grow that market share, right, if they can accomplish, then they will also need more spectrum, and then they have to go up against three giants. Right. And in bidding auctions, that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. So the three competitors, the main three competitors, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, they're scaling every day. They're growing stronger in the amount of spectrum that they can obtain. The market is reducing in competition. I mean, you guys get it. You can understand where this is heading. It's going to be very hard for a fourth competitor to come in. If a fourth competitor is to be successful, they're going to need major help and backing from the government, funds. I mean, they're going to have to get waivers and certain specific rules and all that to be successful. And then it's not even a guarantee, right? Sprint had 40 million plus customers, and they still didn't make it. So that's where we are today. If you have three carriers controlling most of the spectrum, the FCC believes the more spectrum, the lower the price. We'll see. The market is consolidating, clearly consolidating. So there's less competitors. Prices have gone up. So we'll see where that goes in the future. We can speculate, but we'll definitely keep an eye out. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.